Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. Although this may seem kind of strange, especially to foreigners, the business visa category in Thailand is not sort of a one-size-fits-all category, insofar as there are kind of different reasons for having a business visa granted. At one time, it was possible, for example, out of the United States, the UK, certain places in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Canada even, it was possible, for example, to get what was called a one-year multi-entry business visa simply based on a desire to explore business options in Thailand, kind of a thinking that one might want to set up some business in Thailand, one could get a one-year business visa. Those days are unfortunately behind us. We no longer see those issued. I haven't seen one of those issued in that context in quite some time. It's been a number of years. But the question posed by this video is there sort of a different type of business visa for teachers? My response to that would be no, they're all business visas, but the criteria associated with teachers is different. And as a practical matter, we have noticed over the years that, especially in the context of like changing jobs and conversions, teachers on a business visa oftentimes have real issues dealing with that because it's viewed internally within the B visa category, if you will, as being kind of a different animal from a standard B visa where somebody's setting up their own company here in Thailand. It's definitely viewed as different from like a BOI, Board of Investment business visa here in Thailand. Just very different sort of criteria. And I remember looking on embassy websites and the documentation requirements to obtain a business visa for a teacher were markedly different from the documentation requirements to obtain, for example, a business visa to do business here in Thailand. Now things have kind of streamlined a little bit where we've seen the requirement that a WP3 work pre-authorization letter be issued. But again, in the context of business visas for teachers, the documentation associated with that is different. So in a sense, business visas for teachers are kind of different, but in another sense, they're still under the business visa category. It's sort of similar to comparing retirement visas where they're all under the O, but then there is a difference between an OA and an O retirement visa and even an OX retirement visa. So in that sense, maybe that's kind of an analogy one could look at. There's a little bit of analogous analysis there where you can sort of say, well, it's kind of like the way there's different types of retirement visas. In a way, there are different types of business visas here in the Kingdom of Thailand.